Apocalypse, the time has come to pass. In Venom and you fall in the street and you make all your every night. You turn on the power to burn out the big cannonball.
It's like a new trend, really, like punk was and new wave and mod is, and like a lot of new bands are coming through, and a lot of them brought out really good singles.
You can go to a punk gig and they're all got spike gear and they're, you know, in their punk gear, or disco freaks with their silly little shoes on, you know, and people see us and they know straight away that you're heavy rockers, like.
If I had a pound for every time I'd seen Iron Maiden, I'd be a rich man by now.
I'm a Lloyd's underwriter, actually.
It's what?
Lloyd's underwriter, I'm.
Do people you work with?
No, I don't like it at all. We insure all this equipment in there.
You do?
Yeah, we insure all that stuff in there.
Is that why you're here, or are you here because you love heavy metal?
Oh, I'm here because I like heavy metal.
When the fans are not following Iron Maiden to the live gigs, they can be found at heavy metal discos like Neal K's Bandwagon in North London. More than 1,000 heavy metal fans make the pilgrimage to the Bandwagon every week, and getting played there has been important for Iron Maiden in building up a devoted following. But before Kay turned it into the heavy metal soundhouse, the Bandwagon featured disco music 5 nights a week.
It took 5 years, really, of very, very hard work and a lot of persistence to change the whole situation around. These days, as you're well aware, we run 5 nights a week, hard rock, and soul's gone straight out the door, that way, sideways. If I even have atomic scientists, trainee scientists that I know of that are regular members of this place that still are into hard rock. But one shouldn't presuppose that just because one is a headbanger that one has only one sort of situation in life. That's totally false. They come from all walks of life, and most part they're totally honest people.
Heavy metal may attract fans from a wide range of backgrounds, but they are mainly male and overwhelmingly white. 2 of the regulars at the Bandwagon Disco are wedding photographer Rob Loonhouse and road mender Alan Day.
You find very few women down the front, you know, actually headbanging. You know, they're quite content to stay at the back and, you know, sip their orange, you know, and listen to the music.
Do you think women make good headbangers?
It's very difficult, really, you know, because a lot of women, you know, they don't really have it in them. You know, you find very few women digging holes in the road, you know, so maybe that's one of the reasons why, you know, there's very few women headbangers.
With attitudes like that, especially towards women, reflected in a lot of heavy metal lyrics, maybe it's not surprising that women don't flock to see bands like Iron Maiden. Even the clothes have an aggressive look about them. Patched denims are worn with leather jackets and shiny metal studs, but the uniform has more in common with football fans than with punks, mods or even skins.
If you go wearing a suit or a tuxedo, that's going to look bleeding ridiculous. People like to wear their hair long and wear leather. It's more comfortable, you know, it's easy going. And if you get messy, you know, someone throws a beer over you don't have an argument, you say, OK, you know, sorry about that, I'll buy you a pint.
Headbanging is to heavy metal what the pogo was to punk. And at the Bandwagon, the mouthful of safety pins has given way to a recurring symbol of rock fantasy, the homemade imitation guitar. But since '76, record sales overall have declined. And although the companies may see heavy metal as a way out of their current recession, they are using increasingly desperate publicity stunts to promote the new sound. Geoff Barton thinks the hype may have gone too far.
Yes, I think the record companies are promoting this so-called heavy metal revival very crassly and very badly. For example, one record company made the offer of giving away a free cardboard guitar with every album purchased. And they're like marketing it like it's soap powder at the moment, really. It was all very well when heavy metal was popular on the grassroots level, and the kids used to go out and get a bit of hardboard and hack it into the shape of a flying V and just do it because they wanted to do it. But it's been reduced to a mindless trend now when you've got cardboard guitars ready-made for you and you can go in a shop and get one free with every purchase of such and such an album. It's completely ridiculous, and I think it ruins all the sort of novelty of it and the genuine good times and the actual interest that was there at the beginning. I think it's going completely.
I'm now 23. In the rock business, it's getting on a bit, you know, 23. To become really competent at the guitar, you've got to play it for about 5 years, you know, before you come reasonably competent, and you've got to be pretty competent to play rock music. So, say it would most probably take me until about 30, you know, before I've really become competent. So really, I've left it a bit late.
So in the future, do you see this as a lifelong thing now, or
Yeah, you know, I'm going to make a business of being a headbanger, because that's what I'm good at, basically.
This kind of atmosphere is typical of heavy metal gigs. Iron Maiden have a devoted and crazy following. Even bass guitarist Steve Harris admits to being astounded by the reaction of the fans.
They do seem to look up the bands. But then I think a lot to do with it is because I think really they like to be up there as well, you know. I think they like to imagine themselves being up on the stage playing. I think that's probably what it is. I mean, I must admit, you know, when I used to go and see bands before, I always thought, God, you know, I'd love to be up there playing and you know that. Now it's a bit weird looking at it from the other side of the fence, if you know what I mean. Like you're up there playing and the crowds all going balmy about you. Like it's really weird.
Of the new bands that have come up, they've certainly been influenced by the new wave and the punk explosion. I mean, they play a lot faster now than Black Sabbath did in 1971. They're much faster, they're much more speedy. And I think also they took a degree of attention from punk in that they recorded, to start off with, they recorded a lot of their independent singles. They didn't rely on the record companies to pick them up and build their career. They just went out, played concerts and formed their own labels and stuck their own singles out.
Iron Maiden fit this description very well. And, like a lot of punk bands, they have stayed close to their audience. Their success has been based up till now on small gigs in pubs and clubs, rather than the large venues of the previous generation. Lead singer Paul Di'Anno regards this as an important part of the band's attitude.
For instance, like when we played the Rainbow, all right, we had some damage done to the seats here, but you know, what we wanted was the people to get a little bit closer to us, like, because, God, you're so far away from there. That's why we've gone back to doing places like the Marquee now, because the contact is a lot better. Really, I like the smaller venues anyway. I've always agreed with that, and the band's always done it since we ever started.
Iron Maiden was signed to EMI last year, but when they formed in 1976, punk was what was selling. And as Steve Harris explains, when the band were first offered a recording deal 4 years ago, they were told punk was what they had to play.
But they want us to get us to cut our hair and all that sort of thing. And, you know, we just said, well, no way, because it's not what we want to do, you know. And they want us to play more commercial music. So, you know, I mean, it was, people say, was it easy to, or hard to sort of just turn down a deal or anything like that. But it's not hard to do something when you don't like what you're going to have to do, sort of thing, you know. It's just not hard to stick to your guns if you're into what you're doing, you know.
Provided they can survive the hype, Iron Maiden are on the verge of becoming a very successful band.
So good. Iron Maiden.
Next month they start a European tour, and there are plans for them to tour the States. Aren't they on the way to becoming superstars like the previous generation of heavy rockers?
I don't think so, really, because, like, we've been slogging away for a long time, you know. I mean, right, I know we've gone from playing clubs to concert halls in about sort of 6 months, which is a big jump. But then again, the band's been going about like 4.5 years. We've done a lot of groundwork, and you don't forget things like that, you know. So I don't think it'll sort of go to our heads, if that's what you mean. You know, we still keep a good contact with the audience. You know, when we come out after gigs, we we'll sign all the autographs and like meet them all and that, you know. You know, sort of really. Well, we go out of our way to keep in with them as well, you know, because we just like talking to them and that, you know.
We just made one little tiny crack, really. I mean, we got loads of work to do. I mean, all right, we can sell out most of the major venues in Britain. We got the rest of the bleeding world to go, yeah. We got to start.
Right, your single to come.
Yeah, that's our next single, yeah.
And where was that recorded?
That was done at the Rainbow last year.
Well, look, I think it's fair to say that you've conquered this country, certainly. You've got a massive following here. You've got a growing following on the continent, and you've actually toured America for the first time last year.
Yeah, we went to America, yeah. We did the East Coast and the Midwest. It was excellent for us. All the gigs were really good. The reception we got was surprising to us. We got a really good reception.
Who did you tour with?
Black Sabbath.
Yeah, we started out with Rush. Did about 3 weeks with Rush.
That's the Canadian band, isn't it?
Yeah. Excellent band.
Yeah, AC/DC, we did a couple of dates with, didn't we?
Really good, they were all good. They were really big gigs as well, you know.
How important is it then for a band to crack America?
Well, it's very important. I mean, in England you can't really make any money when you're touring. In America you can make money, so you got the best of both worlds, really.
Sure.
It's a really big market, you know, you can sell as many albums in one town that you would in all of England. You know.
Pretty important then.
Yeah, it really is.
And what about the American people? How did you get on with them? There's lads from Sheffield, you know.
Really well. They detain you all in all sorts of different situations just so you can put your accent on.
Yeah, they like the accent.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Apart from me, though, they couldn't understand me.
Oh, I can't understand.
I got told I thought gibberish.
I can't believe it. Listen, you formed, what, about 4 years ago? Yeah. Now, a lot of bands work very, very hard for a lot of years before they make a success, as you've done. How is it you think that you've done it in such a short space of time?
Well, it's hard work, really. A lot of luck as well, but you have to... We played everywhere we could. I mean, there wasn't a gig unturned, you know what I mean? We played everywhere. And we had that big a following, we actually did get a recording contract. Our first album sold reasonably well enough to give the record company faith in a second album, which is how it goes. And, you know, we did a lot of hard work.
Right, and it's kind of snowballed from there.
Yeah, yeah.
What about the continent? You know, you've toured there before. What kind of reaction do you get from the fans there?
We did 2 really massive festivals last year in Germany, and they were huge, you know, and that was really good reaction. We were the first on, and it's always difficult to open a festival.
Why is it, do you think, that heavy metal has survived all the changes in rock and roll? I mean, it started, what, about 15 years ago. It's still going strong. You're making a lot of money out of it. Why, do you think?
Very honest. I mean, we don't play heavy metal and preach heavy metal and then do something else besides. We stick to those guns, you know, we go out and just give the best a show as possible.
Right.
You know. I think that it's a type of music that if you imagine somebody's working all week in a big factory, then at the end of the day or the end of the week they want to come out and they want to relax.
Right,
you know?
Well, let's relax with some more of your music. It's, again, the single, The Hungry Years. The best of luck with it and with the rest of your careers. Good luck.
Thanks a lot.
The music was loud, we could still hear the crowd finally kicked up.
was an awesome time. All those bands coming up and just, you know, we'd put shows together Monday nights and just, you know, I just remember, you know, we'd go up on the hill and just drink and blast Venom and Tang and all the stuff we loved. It was a family.
People kept saying at the time, oh, Venom is the new Motorhead, you know, and all that. So I said, okay, we'll go and have a look. And he was doing a bass solo, and it's the worst fucking mess I ever heard in my life. It's fucking atrocious, you know. I think that was their attraction, you know, that they were so bad, you know.
Vice Versa around about the end of '79, and it was when Bruce Dickinson first joined the band, and we eventually got to record it at Ian Gillan's studio in London, which became part of our second album, Head On. And when you listen to the recording, you can see that we were all very naive and young. We produced it ourselves, which is a rather silly thing to do because we didn't know anything about studios. But over the years, it's sold pretty well, and now it's all coming out again on CD, and it's involved with the N.W.O.B.H M Heavy Metal 10 Years compilation. And we're quite pleased about that.
I won't believe it.
Welcome back to MTV's Heavy Metal Mania, and here in the studio in Blade Fencing Centre in New York City, we've got two guys from Raven as my special guests here, Mark and John Gallagher. Hi, welcome to New York. How are you?
Fitting well and raring to go.
Raring to go. Raring to go with this new album you've finished mixing.
This is true. Just finished it last night. It's called The Pack Is Back, and it should be out in January.
And you've got a single coming up from that, yeah?
Yeah, it's a cover of the old ancient song called Gimme Some Lovin'.
Yeah, I remember it.
Revved up in 80s sort of a bit.
So why did you want to record Gimme Some Loving as a single?
Well, we thought of doing it about a year ago, wasn't it?
Yeah, we thought that would give the song, you know, like the song's a great song, and a lot of people like know the song, when, you know, like in the 80s, so we thought we'd revamp it up. And plus it fits our style a lot, you know, we're sort of like a modern version of rock and roll, you know, so we thought, you know, we'd do that and bring it home to everybody.
It fits your style.
We just give it a kick up the hint end, you know.
Yeah, you do a lot of kicking things around, or your drummer in particular, doesn't he? Wacko, he's not here, is he? Is he injured?
No, he's sort of locked up at the Bronx Zoo, if you want to pop around and have a look at him, you know.
Because he does a lot of very physical stuff, doesn't he, on stage?
Well, that's basically the nature of the band. We're a very physical band. I think we're probably the most physical band. He wears all, you can see this rubbish on here, can't you? All the clothes, the hockey helmet and the gear. It's to protect himself from hitting cymbals and throwing drums around. We're the ones that should have the protection on when you think about it.
on the last tour, we had one show, we had like a wrestling bout for a support act, just to show that we're the most physical band and that we can go up against wrestlers and anything, you know.
And did the hockey mask help them out against the wrestlers?
Oh yeah, you know, we won hands down as usual.
I mean, how can a wrestler compete with a guitar?
Yeah, that was in Chicago, wasn't it? I understand.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you blew away the professional wrestlers. So the paper said.
Yeah, the guys are 7 foot tall, but you know, took them on anyway.
How did the kids react? How did the audience?
Great, you know, I loved it because it's like, you know, it's good fun, it's real physical, and you know, they're really into it. It wasn't really sort of like violent or evil or anything. It was a lot of heavy metal gets a bad rep for stuff like that, so we thought it was like, you know, good fun.
I agree entirely. And let's have a look at something from your last album. It's a video from Raven. It's called On and On. Thanks, guys.
Thanks to you.
Are you feeling blue? I ain't gonna take it now.